Backrooms movie summary. The story begins with Clark. At first, Clark sees the backrooms as an incredible discovery that could change humanity's understanding of reality. Fascinated by what he has found, he repeatedly returns to explore the strange world, mapping its corridors and searching for answers. However, the deeper he goes, the more unsettling As Clark continues his explorations, he brings others with him to document the phenomenon. Soon they realize that the backrooms are far more dangerous than they imagined. The endless corridors appear to imitate the real world in distorted and unsettling ways. Familiar spaces become twisted versions of themselves. With every new room, the mystery grows. Some areas resemble forgotten memories, while others seem completely impossible. The explorers soon discover that they are not alone. Strange entities lurk within the darkness, watching from a distance before eventually revealing themselves as a deadly threat. Meanwhile, Dr. Mary, Clark's therapist, notices his growing obsession and increasingly erratic behavior. At first, she believes he may be suffering from psychological problems, but as evidence accumulates, she begins to suspect that the backrooms are real. When Clark disappears inside the maze, Mary decides to enter the mysterious dimension herself in an attempt to find him. As Mary ventures deeper into the backrooms, the line between reality and illusion begins to disappear. Memories blend with physical locations, familiar faces appear in disturbing forms, and the maze seems capable of recreating fragments of people's lives. The question is no longer how to escape, but whether anyone can remain the same after experiencing this place. As the story progresses, several explorers vanish or die within the endless maze. Clark becomes increasingly attached to the backrooms and less interested in returning to normal life. To him, the strange dimension becomes both an escape from his failures and a place where reality can be reshaped. The climax reveals one of the most terrifying secrets of the backrooms: the maze may not simply trap people, it may copy them. Distorted versions of individuals begin to appear, raising questions about identity itself. Can anyone truly know whether the person standing before them is real, or merely a replica created by the maze? In the final act, Mary appears to escape the backrooms, but the ending leaves many questions unanswered. Hints suggest that a mysterious organization known as Async has been studying the phenomenon and may have plans to exploit it. The final scenes imply that the influence of the backrooms extends beyond the maze itself, leaving viewers uncertain about what is real and what is not. Ultimately, Backrooms is more than a traditional horror story. Rather than relying solely on jump scares, it creates fear through isolation, uncertainty, and the unsettling feeling of being trapped in a place that looks familiar yet feels completely wrong. The result is a haunting psychological horror experience that stays with viewers long after the story ends. Before you leave, tell us in the comments below, what would you do if you suddenly woke up in the backrooms? Also, if you enjoyed this content, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more thrilling stories every week. Stay safe, and never look back.